Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Commander review. We're almost done with the Invasion set. 2 more cards left to go, and today we're talking about Tsabo Tavoc. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Tsabo, but let me know in the comments below if I'm mispronouncing maybe, or rather how you pronounce it, and I'd love to read through that. So, without further ado, Tsabo Tavoc is a legendary Phyrexian horror, and it is a 7/4 that costs 5 generic mana and 1 red, 1 black mana. Very expensive creature. It has first strike and protection from legendary creatures. I don't remember if I've talked too much about protection. I love protection. I think it is an underrated mechanic in this game, and I wish that we could see more of it in the future. And maybe there's something I'm missing about protection and it's actually super broken, which is why we've never seen it for so many years. But protection from legends in this instance is Tsabo cannot be the target of spells or abilities from legendary spells or permanents. It cannot be dealt damage by legendary spells or permanents. It cannot be blocked by legendary permanents. And I think that covers it. Can't be targeted, can't be blocked, and it can't be hurt by things of that thing. I think that covers it. Let me know in the comments below if I missed something with protection. But it can't be targeted, can't be hurt, and it cannot be blocked by creatures of that thing. Or anything of that thing. And then lastly, it has this activated ability, 2 black, tap, destroy target legend. It can't be regenerated. And on the errata text, it's destroy target legendary creature. It can't be regenerated. Very fun, and a very powerful effect in the commander format because everyone is playing, for the most part, everyone is playing with a legendary creature. So you are instantly going to have a target on your back because you have commander removal in the command zone. The destroy ability only works on legendary creatures, not on other legendary permanents. So that obviously was errated in the rules before it was ever errated in the card itself, or maybe they're one and the same. But this card really hasn't ever gotten a reprint that I'm aware of. So all the card art and the card script that you see physically will say destroy target legend, because again, errated. Royal Assassin I picked as a card to synergize with Tsabo Tavoc just because it's some level of redundancy. It's not as good as Tsabo, but Royal Assassin is much cheaper to play, and it can get rid of any tapped creature, not just legendary creatures, which is very nice. So, some redundancy on the deck. The deck that I am playing with Tsabo Tavoc is actually a choose hard choice, make your, villainous choice kind of deck, where I'm letting my opponents make the decisions throughout the game, but it's gonna be bad for everyone all around. It's almost like a political deck, but instead of being political to benefit other players, it's political in the effect of punishing other players. So I make deals with people around the table so that way I don't hurt them. It's very fun, very oppressive, kind of archenemy vibey, but in a fun political manner, and I like that a lot. Second is you can do Phyrexian Tribal because this is a Phyrexian legendary creature, and there are some Phyrexian synergies that we got in oh my goodness, in the Phyrexian set. Why am I forgetting it? Anyway, there's the Aftermath, there's Mother of Machines. I don't remember all these sets all of a sudden. There's so many sets that come out, guys. I'm sorry. But you can do Phyrexian Tribal. There are a lot of Phyrexian cards that have come out throughout the years. And lastly, as kind of the janky build around, I'm trying to remember what this was. Whenever Oh, this is taking advantage of the ability. It's kind of like a morbid deck where you are trying to kill your opponent's creatures. You could build this as kind of semi-aristocrat style build around, but really you want to try and just destroy your opponent's creatures. But every time creatures die, you're going to get benefits. Of course, the most obvious things are going to be like Blood Artist, because that's a win condition in that deck. But I thought it'd be fun to showcase some of the other cards that benefit from creatures dying or sacrificing a creature and getting the effects of that. So, very fun, very powerful deck to build around. And that's going to do it for... oh, excuse me, guys. That's going to do it for Tsabo Tavoc. No one gets commanders except for you. The problem with that is you're the only one that gets to keep their commander in play, which makes you a very big target. So be prepared, be ready to have some hate on you during the game. And unfortunately, this card is very expensive mana value. It's 7 mana value. You can blow up commanders, but besides that, you're going to be kind of dependent on what your opponent is bringing to the table. And there are different Phyrexian commanders to build around, and there are other like group sluggy kind of Rakdos decks to build around. So this commander does not have a lot of decks built around it, which is why it is at rank F, which you'll be seeing in the review in just a couple videos here. So really, I think this is one of the few cards that actually could see some great potential for future build-arounds. I think its biggest downside is that mana value, though. So if you can build decks that are good with ramping, getting this card out, and then taking advantage of it, you can do a lot. But regardless of that, protection from legends is still pretty cool. You can block or run through any legendary thing and be totally safe. I think protection is a very fun mechanic. I'd love to hear what you guys think about protection, as well as if there's anything I missed or didn't talk about in the comments below. Let me know if I mispronounced the name or if you pronounced the name differently. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!